Well, good morning. It's time for Monday Mornings with Murph. Hope you had a great week. I did. I've been working hard at my new job of getting back into real estate. You know, it's been 4 years I've been out, and so just getting back on the horse here. So it's been good. I'm managing some apartments and getting those rented, and I had my first closing in real estate that I've had in 4 years, and so I'm trying to get things back on track and trying to get back into life. And, God is so good and so faithful, and we can put our trust in Him, and that is kind of what we're going to talk about today. We've been talking about God being with you and what you can do. We started out talking about baking cakes and being a servant to others and getting our minds off ourselves. And last week we talked about that the joy of the Lord is our strength, and that when we're weak, He's strong. And so I want to follow that up today. Do you realize that life is a series of choices? And when I used to do violent offender and sex offender therapy with youth at the Youth Center in Brush, I would always tell them that life is a series of choices, and each choice has a consequence. There's good consequences and bad consequences, but excuse me, each one of your choices comes with a consequence. And so today we're going to spend a little time in the Word in one verse that I really think is an awesome verse that talks about a choice that you make. When I've counseled and talked to couples that are getting married or done a toast at a wedding, I talk about the fact that love is a choice. It's a decision. It's not just a feeling, because you can feel love, and there's a feeling of love between a man and a woman. But when you're married, it is a choice every day you have to make that I am going to love this person. I'm going to choose to love this person no matter what. And so life is a series of choices. So we're going to talk today out of the Passion Translation of the Bible, and we're going to be in Proverbs. You know Proverbs, a great place. James, the book of James, and the book of Proverbs, two great books of the Bible that tell a Christian how they should live or how they can live and get blessing. James and Proverbs. And we're going to be in Proverbs today, and we're going to be right in the middle, Proverbs 15:15, right in the middle of the book, and we're in the Passion Translation, and it says, "Everything seems to go wrong when you feel weak and depressed." Do you find that to be true? Everything seems to go wrong when you feel weak and depressed? And it's true. And one of the key words in that sentence is when we feel. And the problem is we're going on feelings. The Bible says that we as believers don't live on feelings. We live by faith and by trusting the Lord. My late wife's aunt, who's been like a mother to me over many years, has a saying, and she says, we're just going to trust the Lord and enjoy the day. Trust the Lord and enjoy the day. So right here it says when you feel weak and depressed, everything seems to go wrong. And the passage goes on to say, but when you choose to be cheerful, every day will bring you more and more joy and fullness. When you choose to be cheerful. We talked about this, my pastor talked about this yesterday in church. You can choose to be joyful. It is a choice. It's a daily choice. No matter what's going on around you, no matter how you may feel, no matter what you may be thinking about, you make the choice to be joyful. If you set that in your mind every day, I'm going to choose to be joyful no matter what happens today at work, no matter what my coworkers do, what they say, how they act, no matter what the boss does to me, no matter what I'm faced with today, how I feel, doesn't matter. I'm going to choose to be joyful. I'm going to choose to show forth the goodness of God in my life to others so that the goodness of God will lead them to the Lord. And so It's a choice to be cheerful, to be joyful. It is a choice. So life's a series of choices. Make the right choice. Hope you have a blessed week, a blessed Monday. Remember, love to pray with you. I'm praying with several people on some things. You can contact me at 970-466-4663, or you can always email me at michael@problemsolvergroup.com. Have a great week. We'll talk to you next Monday.